The book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 1. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness,
right?
To be tempted of the devil.
To be what?
To be tempted of the devil.
Right, to be tempted of the devil. So now, if the devil tempts you, what is it going to tempt you to do? Sin. That's all he wants you to do. It's not complicated. The devil wants you to sin. Read on.
And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered.
What is he? After he fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was what? Hungry. Extremely hungry. All right? You can imagine, most of us can't fast a day. Right? Much less 40 days and 40 nights. So he was extremely hungry. Read on.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of the Most High,
right,
command that these stones be made bread.
Right, command these stones be made bread. So he says, you got all that power. If you're the Son of the Most High, you can turn this stone into bread. Right? Read on.
But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone,
right,
but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High.
Come on.
Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple,
right,
and saith unto him, If thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee,
right,
and in their hands they shall bear thee up.
Right, so he said, you jump off this cliff, you're not going to hit the ground. The angel's going to hold you up in the sky. Right? That's what Satan will tell you. Go ahead, jump off the cliff. Don't worry, the angel's going to hold you up. Right? Read on.
Lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
You won't even hit your foot on a stone. Nothing's going to happen to you. You're the Son of the Most High. You know, people will challenge, oh, you're supposed to be serving God? Well, go do this. Right? They want to try you. Right? Try your relationship with the Most High God. Let's see what the Messiah answered and said. Oh,
like demons, when people have mental disorders.
yeah, the demons, yeah, they talk to them.
That tells them that stuff.
Yeah, but they don't, when people have mental disorder, they can't fight those demons. Demons say, kill 10 people, 10 people getting killed, you know. They have no defense. Right? But Satan can enter into you. When Satan enters into you, he doesn't solely take control. It gives you suggestions. But if you're a strong individual, your mind is strong, your spirit is strong, you're not going to go the way of Satan. Everybody say that? If you don't have a weakness, Satan's looking for a weakness in you. It might be jealousy, it might be envy, it might be malice, it might be lust. And if Satan enters into you, he's looking for that weakness. And once he can get on that weakness, he'll have you go that way to bring you into sin. You have to understand that battle. Okay? As Satan is coming to the Messiah right now, he's battling. Right? Read on.
Verse 7. Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Most High thy power.
Right?
Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain.
Right, so he didn't give up. Satan didn't give up. Right? Sometimes you defend yourself against an evil thought and think, okay, that's it. So he coming again. All right, read on.
And showeth him all the kingdoms of the world.
Right, so what does it mean he's showing him all the kingdom? What he was showing him? What was he showing him? What was Satan showing him? All the kingdoms of the earth. What's that? How would you see all the kingdoms of the earth? How is that possible? Did he have? He can have, right? He's showing him the future. All right? Satan was showing Messiah the future. All the kingdoms of the earth. Everything that's coming up. The kingdom that was existing at that time. The kingdoms to come. He said, man, look at all this was going to go down on the earth. He let them know. He's showing them the future. Read on.
and the glory of them.
And the glory of what they were able to do, and the technology that's going to be coming out, and everything that haven't been on the earth yet. Read on.
And saith unto him,
What did he say to him?
all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
Will do what?
If thou wilt fall down and worship me.
So Satan desires us to do what? Wants you to worship him. He wants you to worship him. These are the things that Satan is trying you with. He wants you to worship him. Of course, he's not going to worship, I worship Satan. And it will come that point. But he wants you to believe in things that are not Yahweh. He wants you to give yourself over to things that are not the Most High. And in that you worship him. Do his deeds. Read on.
Then saith Yahweh unto him, get thee hence, Satan.
Right?
For it is written, thou shalt worship the Most High thy power, and him only.
And him who?
And him only.
We worship Yahweh and Yahweh only. Come? He only one that gets the worship. What does that mean, to worship? That means he gets the praise. That means he gets the credit. When things happen for you, we don't call on luck, lady luck. We don't call on what do you call it? What's that? What's that?
Karma.
Karma. Yeah, thank you. Karma. And all these other names that are down here that want to get credit for things. We call it your house. When you get something, say, yo, you blessed. It's a blessing. Most High look out for you. It's the Most High. There's no Mother Nature in the Bible. All right? There's no Mother Nature. There's just the Father. It's just Yahweh. And when we realize it's just Yahweh, then what? You can't confuse us. You cannot be confused because, everything is God. Everything is the Most High God. Everything we receive, everything we get, everything we don't get. Every good thing, every bad thing is a will of the Most High God. Read.
And him only shalt thou serve.
Come on.
Then the devil leaveth him.
Then the devil what?
Then the devil leaveth him.
And then the devil leaveth him. So what did he do to make the devil leave? How did he make the devil leave him? And now what? By resisting him. Resisting. Give me the book of James. Stands against Satan when he comes trying to tempt you. And when you're tried, you're going to receive the victory. You're not going to do the will of Satan. You're not going to do the devil's work. You're going to do the righteous works. You're going to keep the commandments. Read on.
He shall receive the crown of life, which the Most High hath promised to them that love him.
Right, the Most High promises to them that love him. Give me James 4:7.
James chapter 4, verse 7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to the Most High. Resist the devil.
Do what?
Resist the devil.
Read on.
And he will flee from you.
And he will what?
Flee from you.
He will leave you alone. But you got to first resist him. If you don't resist him, he's going to abide with you. If you don't resist Satan, he's going to stay right there. He ain't going nowhere because you're not resisting him. Satan doesn't get tired with you. You're not going to say, well, I'm tired of making you sin. You know what I mean? I'm going to do something else. No. He's going to stay right there with you. You're going to continue to sin, continue to break the Most High commandments because you are not resisting him. Does everybody understand this? It's in your power to resist. Once you resist and you put up that battle, you endure that attack, that temptation, Give yourself some time, the Most High will take you go back for it. Then you're not gonna need to resist. You know, people say, man, I had a hard time getting over that, and now I don't even do it no more. I don't even come to my mind. You might go through a hard time breaking something that you might be, Esau used the word addicted to, right? Addictions is just somebody not resisting. That's all it is. Or not resisting hard enough. Therefore, the addiction stays. But when you resist hard enough and you break through the temptation to that which is wicked, give yourself some time, then what happens? You don't even get tempted no more. Right? It doesn't even come to you no more. Now it's gone. It's amazing the day that it switches off like a light switch when you finally get beyond that addiction. Now, will it come back and try you every once in a while? Oh, yeah, because Satan he's on his game. He'll try you every once in a while just to make sure you still resist it. Right? That's why we got to be sober and vigilant. All right? But that'll be the last before we enter the